last week we had a SGC at outdoors. We did it in Amitābha Park. Yeah. It was quite a nice afternoon. Like the first time, there was not much sun. Yeah. There was a bit of cloud, but no rain, and very nice breeze. Yeah, maybe later we can show the photos. Okay. So let me see. Let's get started. Let's go through our usual ritual. He is here for the first time. On my left. Yeah. Who is here for the first time? Hello. Hi. What's your name? And how do you get to know about this group cultivation? Oh. Ah, hello. Okay. Yeah. Ah, hello. Welcome. So, are you going to help me translate? Okay. Okay. But can you understand English? Bring a book for me to read. Oh. For him to read. Oh, not for me to read. Oh, in Vietnamese. I see. So, how long is your father going to stay here?
For about 30 days.
30 days? Oh, wonderful.
Actually, he come here for medical checkup.
I see.
Yeah, so depends on the doctor.
Okay.
He only can stay here maximum 30 days.
Okay. And how is he now?
He take medicine for 1 week to try first, and doctor will see how it progress.
Okay. So how do you say how are you in Vietnamese? What? Bang no? Bang? Bang no? One at a time. I always thought that I'm linguistically very strong. Bang? Oh, you understand? Okay. Take care, okay? Welcome. How to say welcome? Kongochi. Okay? So, let me see. Who else is here for the first time? Or with SGC for the first time? Anyone here for the first time? On my left? Everybody, let me see. Scan, right now, scan. Yeah, I think everybody is here, who is here have introduced yourself already. Okay, on my right, let me see. Oh, hello, hi. Yes, what is your name and how do you get to know about this group cultivation? Hello, Abi. What's your name?
Ivan.
Ivan. Oh, okay.
I went to the class last year.
Okay. Which class was it?
Informed Insight is the same class.
Which class?
Every Sunday.
Oh, the SGC.
Yes.
Okay. Come. And
I introduced to my wife to come.
and what is your wife's name again?
Anna.
Anna and Ivan.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome. talking point. Before I start today, I'd like to highlight, and someone pull this over. Yeah. So I brought some goodies here. Yeah. Maybe check the whole trail so that they can see. Yeah. I brought some goodies over. So yeah. One body leaf from the secret Bodhi tree. Oh, yeah. One flower vase free, so you can just come and take. And香飘油 上飘油 okay. Oh yeah, 上飘油 yeah. Because recently doing some packing, so found a lot of
these are all within expiry. Because we did filter quite a bit.
Yeah. These are the filtered ones. These are the ones that are safe for public consumption. Yeah.
The ratio no toothpaste inside.
No toothpaste inside. Yeah. Hey, the lady next to him haven't introduced herself before. Yeah, you.
She's my mother-in-law.
Ah, so you must introduce her. Hello, Dean. What's your name? 王春莲。啊，你的媳妇带你来，媳妇叫什么名字？ The rest, have you introduced them?
Yes.
Before that, I'll introduce again. So later, remember to take a I'll tell you. And Chuan from the heart. Yeah, this one is from, I think it should be Imi. Yeah, so this is the Prajna Paramita. And the one that we chanted, but she cut an album with many different versions. Yeah, chanting in, I think, Japanese, in different languages. Yeah, so those who want, here's a copy. Let me see what else are there here. One Nautica watch. Not mine. There was a student who I think 2 years back asked me, Sifu, I have a watch that I no longer use. Can I give it to you? I'm like, I don't even wear a watch. So anyway. Please don't fight later. Lucky draw. So you can answer 5 questions. Oh yeah, must.
Yes.
Should answer some Dharma question. Then this one is from Lily. She passed me maybe 2-3 years back. She donated on behalf of her father-in-law. And then one day when I was going to the office back then, she bumped into me. Then she said, "Hey, Sifu, I've got a whole stack of this." So it's a whole stack. Then this is 24 gold-plated.
Whole stack.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do with this, and I've been sitting. When I say I've been sitting on it, I don't mean literally sitting on it. Yeah, it was in my office, so recently clearing them found this. So 先抢先得，不要抢。And this was given by students from a student from Amitābha Welfare. It is like a keychain with a compass inside. The compass don't seem to work. Okay, anyway, so some goodies. So you all help yourself later. Then this one is supposed to be a photo, digital photo frame. Oh, digital photo frame. Which part of digital photo frame do you not understand? Okay, okay. So
can I put a box beside?
Put a box inside. Yeah, so yeah. So okay. Yeah, so some announcement in a few weeks' time or maybe a month's time. Today is the 23rd. Yeah, we conducted a retreat in Buddhist Union, second retreat in Buddhist Union, earlier this month. So next month we're going to have the live liberation. Those of you who have signed up, what is the date again? 19th of November. Then the first week of the month we usually have a lunch gathering. So the location is now open for bidding. No. Whoever wants to host it, please let us know. Then we will blast up the announcement. Yeah, as per past month, it is like the potluck. So you can bring your own food, then we can share together. Okay. But most importantly, come December, we will have location shift again. Yeah. So this time we'll be having the SGC and Buddhist Union. Yeah. So after some discussion with yes, from Buddhist Union, they have graciously let us use it for a period of time. We will use it for 6 months. Then after that, we will have to discuss on the schedule because they are having renovation in the main temple in Jalan Sindang. So then after that, we need to do something. But at least we will have the place for 6 months. Yeah. I want to also extend special thanks to Luis for helping us to. And the first week, this is the third session here. So the first session was proudly sponsored by Michelle and Guan.
Jean.
Michelle and Jean. Where's she? Michelle, hello. And also to Jean. And then last week, last week, some of you put in some into the box. So we collected 280. That will defray the place rental. How much is it? $70. So you will defray for the previous week, the second week, for this week, and actually for the rest of the month.
They're going to give us discount.
Oh, some of the discount.
Yeah, with one condition, everything must be tidy up before you go. Okay. So that they don't have to get the cleaner to come in. That's $20.
Yeah. So they have discount $20.
Yeah, discount $20. So it'll be 50.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, so where are we? Yeah. So when the date comes nearer, we'll announce again. Yeah. So we'll shift over to Buddhist Union. Buddhist Union is a Buddhist organization. They have 2 locations, one in Jalan Sindang, one in Cultivation. Yeah. The Cultivation location, for those of you who have gone for a retreat, it's a beautiful place and it's very near to the Cultivation MRT. Yeah, just maybe 3 minutes walk, 5 minutes walk. Yeah, the first road just next to the MRT. Yeah, it's very close. Okay, so we are on to this section of the Pureland practice, the Amitābha Sutra. Yeah. For those who are here for the first time, Auntie 英语可以吗 不太清楚哦。哦，你要不要跟你的媳妇一起做？回去再讨论了。OK。我们今天请德瑞帮忙录了，上载到 YouTube， 然后你们回去可以再研究，好不好？你哪个地方听得懂你就举手，好不好？但是不要一直举啊。我会尽量有些地方用华语，好不好？好 ，OK。So， 我们现在是在看这个《阿弥陀经》啊，《阿弥陀经》，然后师父放大。Okay, so we are on this sutra called the Amitābha Sutra. We've gone through the first few sections, and we last talked over here about how those who hear of this sutra should make forth this aspiration, yeah, to have this vow, this aspiration, to be reborn in the Pure Land, to be reborn in the Pure Land. So the previous time we covered this, we shared about how or why that is important, about the significance of making the vow to be reborn in Pure Land. Yeah? So, for example, if a person say, I want to study medicine in university. Yeah? If you want to study medicine in university and you do graduate, then of course what you really want to do is to be a doctor. Yeah? If you say that you want to study accountancy, then most likely you're going to become an accountant or auditor. Yeah? So similarly, to have the vow to be reborn in Pure Land is not an end goal by itself. It's not simply to be born there and then enjoy yourself, drink iced lemon tea. But it's really to be reborn there, practice, and then special effect.
Wow, 这个是蓝白黄。
金黄石白。Why no problem. Yeah, maybe it's the kilo.
But it's very consistent. It's very consistent.
Consistent. Okay lah. Don't be distracted lah. Look at the words, not the colors. Okay, focus on the words. So over here. 若有众生闻是说者，应当发愿，愿生彼国，国土。舍利弗，如我今者赞叹阿弥陀佛不可思议功德之力。东方亦有阿众，yeah. So over here. Over here ends the description of the Pure Land, and the description of this Pure Land is really in terms of the benefits, yeah. The benefits of this Pure Land, and also of Amitābha Buddha himself, yeah. The kind of vows that he has made to benefit sentient beings. It is akin to how our parents, yeah, in their youth, they work hard to give us a suitable place, yeah. So it is akin to our parents having the the wish to work hard and give us a safe environment, give us a house, to provide us with all the suitable things for us to stay. Yeah. In this case, Amitābha Buddha makes the vow to have this place called the Pure Land of Supreme Bliss, 西方极乐世界. But it's not simply for people to go there and enjoy themselves, but to be reborn there in order to be able to practice and ultimately attain to Buddhahood. Now, so then here, the Buddha says, 如我经营者赞叹阿弥陀佛，不可思议功德之力. Yeah, so just as the Buddha now praises and highlights the virtues of Amitābha Buddha, yeah, then he mentions that in other directions there are various other Buddhas also. Now in this sutra, there is only listing of references of the different Buddhas, but no further description of the details. Yeah, no further description of the details. I wonder whether this is a setting of the projector. Is it a setting of the projector? Can you take a look at the window? Because it's too consistent. Can you try the window and see? It doesn't make sense of why. Can you check the cable again? Right? The cable can exit already. I think it seems to fix it. How about if you try this? Can you move the notebook over the white cable? Oh. Yeah, could be your power cable that is causing the output. Is it still happening? Still happening, huh? Who can I help? Yes. Yeah.
Is Mount Sumeru description of this, is it a metaphorical description or an actual precise one?
According to Ying Sun Dao Shi, it refers to the Himalaya mountains.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Mount Sumeru refers to.
Yeah. So this is the first description. Then the second description is that it actually refers to the cosmos.
The cosmos.
Yeah, like the Milky Way. Yeah. Yeah. So there are two such descriptions. In both cases, it refers to something really huge. Yeah. And in most cases, the reference to Mount Sumeru. Mount Sumeru is in Chinese Xumi San. Yeah. And it's also called Xumi San Wang. Yeah. Because it's the largest mountain known to Indians at that point in time. So they consider it to be something that is colossal in size, massive, really huge. In many sutras, the reference to Mount Sumeru is with reference to its size. And then they will say things like, if you were to, let's say, do offering, yeah, of, let's say, lapis, all stacked up high as Mount Sumeru. So it's just with reference to its size. So to me,
it's a reference, not necessarily. It's a reference.
To me, the key thing is that it is something massive, something massive.
So it's not actually a precise geographical kind of description, because the 8 seas and all that, is he referring to the actual seas on Earth itself, or other seas in the Milky Way?
So if you consider the first description, then it really refers to the different oceans.
Okay. How did the second reference come about?
The second reference I heard from a senior monk. He says that some of the meditators, when they go into deep concentration, then when they see the universe, then they see that actually the Mount Sumeru is not the physical Mount Sumeru. It's actually the cosmos itself.
The cosmos.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes more sense. Because I can't verify. Because the first one we can verify and it's not accurate really, right?
Well, there are some descriptions of like the oceans and the mountains that I can quite safely tell you with in your eye, it's not going to be accurate. It's not going to be accurate. If you just consider the Buddha's description of the physical part of the body, 36 power parts. It is not meant to be accurate. Not that the Buddha is not accurate, but for example, just now, Hui Ming, right? Hui Ming texted me a few days back asking me about SGC. So somehow I've been telling people that, oh yeah, we're continuing. But somehow I keep forgetting to text them the detailed exact location. So just now on the phone, I just tell her that it's next to Thompson Plaza. And then I also read to her the exact address. With either one, she probably can roughly find this place also. The Ontario, then next to Thompson Plaza, she can probably find it already.
So it's meant for influence.
So if you want to be really accurate, then you could even put in the GPS location. But both would serve different purposes. If you want to have a guided missile, you probably want to put GPS.